Hello, I'm Luca De Giglio, and this is the Web3 in Travel podcast, where you can learn about crypto, blockchain, and how the new internet will change travel. Okay, so let's continue our analysis of Web3 in Travel news on Twitter today. It's the 22nd of August, 2023. Let's go to Twitter, write Web3 Travel. This time I'm not going to write Web3 in Travel. I'm going to write Web3 Travel. I don't know if that brings some variation. And let's see what comes out. So the first message is from Vladimir Novikov. He works at CaminoNet for Chain for Travel, the Camino network. And he's saying authentication, both an issue for travel and in Web3 security. And he's actually retweeting a Camino network tweet which says Web3 security versus travel security. There's a poll here, and the question is, do they share common principles? Which aspects do you think resonates most in both? Vote below and share your thoughts. And the options are trust in systems, authentication, constant updates, data privacy. To see the results, I'm going to have to vote something. Let's say authentication. I didn't really think about it enough, just randomly authentication. So 44.7% is trust in systems, 26.5% is authentication. Almost nothing is constant updates, less than 4%. And then data privacy is 25%. All right, let's go ahead. The next tweet is from Trend. Trend is a startup. They were speaking at our conference in Barcelona last year, and also in Porto the year before. And they do basically reviews, travel reviews on chain. So they say Trend has been selected to feature in the World Aviation repo alongside other pioneering travel companies such as Xeni Travel. And okay, so this is what is a World Aviation repo? I was gonna say Google tells me, but actually I don't use Google. I use DuckDuckGo. So DuckDuckGo tells me it's a repurchase agreement. I don't think this is the case. It's probably a repository. So maybe a list of startups in the space. Disclaimer, I am an advisor at Trend. Next, meet Planis. You may remember Planis NFTs. These are the NFTs from Air Baltic. 17 hours ago, they say, Planis trade drop is to last until today at 23:59 p.m. Riga time. 23:59 is enough. You don't need to write p.m. Tell this to the intern who wrote this. Not important anyway, I'm just nitpicking here. If you don't have a Plany with AB shades trade yet, you still have time to try your luck minting one. So you could mint basically accessories. This is interesting, and I missed it. Well, I don't have NFTs from Air Baltic. Maybe I should have them. Let's see how it went. Okay, there's a link, mint.planisnfts.com. So I went to the page, then I connected my wallet, and I got to a page where they say mint Planis now, and they're selling the Planis for 0.075 ETH plus gas. This is about $127 today. But this is, it seems to me this is minting the original Planis. Just as a reminder, maybe we didn't see them last time. What are they? Planis are a special cartoon aircraft design collection of 10,000 one-of-a-kind collectible stored on the Ethereum blockchain. I'm of course reading their page. Powered by Air Baltic, every joyful Plany is a unique artwork generated from 180 different traits such as wings, engines, a mouth, eyes, and many more. So basically it's a picture of a plane, cartoon picture of a plane, eyes with a head and stuff like this. It's the classic generative PFP where out of billions of combinations, 10,000s come to life and you can buy one. And having different traits, they have different rarities. Some of them are very rare, some not. So that's one thing. And then they say, once you stake your plenty, this digital travel buddy of yours will earn you 20 points per day. I suppose 20 points for the miles. I don't know what you call this, the miles reward of Air Baltic, which you can redeem for a free flight. Okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting. There's more. After each 10 flights flown, you will get a free upgrade to a business class. So the more you fly, the more business class flights you get. I hadn't really seen this into detail. That's an interesting case of of NFTs, PFP NFTs, which give you actual value in the travel world. Could be interesting to buy one, stake it, and then use it for buying a ticket. I wonder if that's enough or it's just going to be a discount or something. I should maybe analyze this a bit deeper, and I should also check if I ever fly those routes. Let me check quickly. Well, they do fly it a lot, but basically, unless you live in the Baltic countries or you want to go there, it's not an airline you would probably use, I suppose. Fun fact, I was the first to open apartments bookings websites in Vilnius, Riga, and Tallinn. Maybe not the first, but I was the first to. I think I was the first because I went there and I started writing to hotels and apartments. I found them on. There was this great guide called In Your Pocket, and I would write to them, and they will, even 5-star hotels will reply to me. I will go there and say, I'm going to do a website for this city. So the first one was Vilnius, and I'm going to send you customers, exactly as I did in Prague at first, and that was very successful. I had websites like rigaaccommodation.com, vilniusaccommodation.com, and then I had Tallinn accommodation or tallinnapartments.com, I don't remember. And they were first in Google for a long time. I was at least in vacation rentals, because I had hotels too for a while at the beginning. In vacation rentals, I was basically the only apartment booking, so again, Airbnb precursor website in those countries for a few years. And I was always first in Google, and it was great. I was making a bit of money and traveled the world. So I have a special connections to these countries. It's a pity I cannot buy this NFT. That would be speculative, and I wouldn't use these miles. I don't know. Then maybe I can sell it. I suppose maybe the miles go with it. I don't know if there's KYC. Maybe not, because they say become an Air Baltic Club VIP member. It's probably based on your name. I probably should go a bit deeper in this specific project because it seems well thought of. It seems well done. Even probably better than other bigger projects here. So I'm going to make a note and maybe come back with a dedicated episode to this. It probably deserves that. But first, before we go ahead, let us see how the sales went. We should be able to see them on the Ethereum network. Let me find out the contract. And I found the contract on their page, which is good. It's not always the case. Often I have to chase for the contract by connecting the wallet and almost starting a transaction, even if I don't plan to do a transaction. So we have the contract. Let's go to etherscan.io and see what we find out. So, and I see Planis token tracker. It's got a balance of $18.45 ETH, which is about $30,000. I don't know what this balance is at the moment. Maybe the sales, probably the sales. Okay. There's been cross mints and mints. Let's see the difference between cross mints and mints. These happened all basically yesterday. There's also been a cross mint today, even if the sale is supposed to be closed, and the price of these mints and cross mints is 0.075. So basically my question here is, are they minting the NFTs or are they minting the accessories? This is easy in Etherscan because you click on a transaction, it takes you to the specific transaction page and they give you the ID of the token. I'm looking at a cross mint of token 5620. And okay, now Etherscan even shows you the NFT. So I click on it, I should be able to see the NFT.
Sometimes you don't see the image, and in fact I cannot see it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to OpenSea.io, which is a bit faster in picking up these things. I'm gonna copy the contract address, paste it in the search box on OpenSea, see what comes out. We should see the Planis page come out. And let's see, Planis, okay. 0 items, why? Okay, let me see. Oh no, it's okay. It's one page, 0 items. Then I click on a random one, Planis NFT, and then I get the number 5620. So I clicked on a random NFT. I see a plane. Then I go on the URL, which ends with the number of this NFT 4547, but I replace it with 5620. And what comes out is another Plany, basically Plany. So I wonder if I misunderstood what this last mint was about. Again, I thought they were selling accessories. Let me check a bit better. Okay, there's a problem either in my understanding of the wording or there's a disconnection between their tweet and the webpage. So let's go back to the tweet. There's a Planis NFT trade drop is to last until today. So that was yesterday, right? If you don't have a Plany with AB shades trade yet, you still have time to try your luck minting one. Okay. I think, I have to admit, I don't know what a trade drop is, but I can guess. It's probably NFTs, so not accessories, it's the whole NFT, but now you can mint those with this kind of trade being in this case, the AB shades. What are AB shades? Sunglasses. One is in the shape of A, one in the shape of B, which is Air Baltic. So, okay, we get in there. So they probably opened a certain number of mints, and some of them probably have this trait. I could go through the contract and understand better, but again, let's do this next time. It seems again to be pretty detailed, and the more you look into it, the more interesting there are. So let's go ahead for now. Oh yeah, no, before that I was thinking, the big question is here, like, okay, I don't fly Air Baltic. So if I go to their website, I probably won't buy the NFT unless they make it clear that I buy the NFT and, I could resell it to anyone else and they can, with the NFT come the membership or the miles. So is the NFT, are these miles, so the real world value, is it connected to the NFT or to the person, and can the NFT be transferred, etc., etc.? So basically, they could make it clearer to me, who I'm not and not gonna be a flyer with them, if this could be like a good investment anyway. I could buy it for a speculation, but then if speculation doesn't work, I can still sell it at a good price because there's a real world value for the buyer. All right. So this is not that clear. It should be one of the first things if they want to target people like me who don't fly Air Baltic. And the next step will be, okay, maybe I don't fly Air Baltic, but I could swap this with another travel NFT. And OpenSea has recently launched a feature called, I think, swaps, where basically I could go to somebody who has an NFT from the Etihad collection and say, hey, do you want to swap? If they are the same or similar price, maybe they'll take it. So instead of having to sell it for it and then buy another one, which is something you can always do. So actually, if there's liquidity, whatever, if it has value, you can transfer this value to another NFT in the travel space. But with swaps, you could simply, swap them. Give me yours, I give you mine. And yeah, so that would be great. And that's going to happen. I mean, the question is not technical. The question is not, does the market want to be able to swap? The question is, does this NFT keep the real world value attached to it when you transfer it? If yes, well, whatever you buy, even if you buy, in my case, a Plany, and I don't travel Air Baltic, well, I could do it because I can bet on the fact that it's going to increase in price in the future, or at least I can sell it at a similar price and buy something else. So these aspects could be a bit clearer in this case. yeah, sorry, I was checking how it went. We can see that yesterday there were several mints, and there's been activity for the last, at least I'm back at 2 weeks, but I see that it never actually ends. So people have been minting this thing for every day for a long time. But I don't know now if this was the last mint. It doesn't matter. There's activity there, so that's another good sign. All right, let's go back to Twitter. So next one is from Sleep, Sleap, Sleep, I suppose. This is, we talked about this. It's a yet to launch Web3 in travel project, and they have not been very. They haven't said much yet. They tweet every day, but it's kind of teasers. So let me see this one. This seems to be a bit more interesting. Imagine a world where your digital identity seamlessly bridges your online and offline travels. Web3 plus travel equals decentralized itineraries, tokenized experiences, and true ownership of your travel memories. Pack your bags. The future of Wanderlust is Web3 ready. Web3 travel. These are hashtags. Okay, not much there. Still teasers. We'll wait when they launch. Next one is my own August 17 NFT episode about Etihad NFTs. Camino again, that's the one I just opened before. Web3 Working Group. Loyalty programs meet NFTs. Join Amy of Alexandria as she chats with NARP S about NFTs can reshape loyalty and travel. Oh, that's interesting. It's a 2 minutes abstract, I guess, of an interview. Let me listen to it. Okay, that was actually interesting. They talk about NFT nights, talk about loyalties in travel, etc. There's a podcast actually. It's Web3 Working Group. I subscribe now to the podcast. I can't find this specific episode. Maybe it hasn't come out yet because it's a very recent tweet. So yeah, that looks like something which we could spend some time listening to. Let's go ahead. Yak DAO. What's that? Web3 travel. Oh, all right. Let's see. So I see a beautiful picture of a yak. Actually, it's a nice picture. Maybe AI generated or not, but very nice. A yak cartoon in a classroom. Let's read that. The yaks often offer. The yaks token offers a unique blend of innovation, tangible backing, and community-driven governance. Let's dive into the key aspects that make Yak DAO a community you want to be part of. And now it's a thread. Twitter now called X has removed threads. You kind of, doesn't matter, just click and it goes ahead. So at the heart of the business lies the visionary Yak DAO ecosystem. This community-led initiative introduces a novel decentralized currency that exhibits the potential to revolutionize real estate on the blockchain. Now, so far, I've heard this thing countless times. So now it's on them to convince me it's worth keep reading. A feature that sets the Yaks apart is a connection to the real world properties. Okay, let me stop here for a moment. Real world assets. That may be the next big narrative in crypto. Meaning, yeah, you buy a token or an NFT, but actually that gives you ownership of something in the real world. No more just, tokens based on nothing, just on hype, they have no real value, etc. No more NFTs where the value is in being part of a club or whatever. Real world assets, like you buy an NFT, you own a house, for instance. If we make this step and we cross this gap, it's great because NFTs or tokens now represent something real. The question is always how. Okay, how are you gonna go in front of a judge and say, hey, I bought this NFT for $100 million or whatever, $100,000. It was supposed to give me ownership to, this house, and now the owner is saying, I cannot go there. And the judge is going to tell you, well, that's an NFT, what do you want? Get lost. That's today's situation. How can we fix this? Well, I think that it has to be fixed on the legislative side, I suppose, but there's a lot of talk about that. So, and it's not only about houses, it could be about shares, it could be about everything of value in the world can be represented by an NFT, right? So now
because this seems to be one of the next big narratives. Careful, because narrative chasers are gonna try to sell you stuff which is totally worthless just by saying, oh, it's an RWA, it's the next thing for NFTs, right? Not saying about these guys, I don't know, but careful. It's as very often in crypto, you have the very big opportunity, the very interesting alpha, something which actually can really change things, and at the same time you have a lot of noise, and most of the times, mostly is noise. Okay, but let's go ahead. So the feature that sets Yax apart is connection to the real world properties. Okay, and my question is again, how? These tangible assets serve as a stabilizing force for tokens value, fostering investor confidence and contributing sustainability, whatever. Okay. As the YakDAO community, again, another of those terms which is abused to no end is community. All right, you open a Discord, you get a few thousand people in, and that's a community. It's not, right? Community is something different. Anyway, as the YakDAO community continues to invest in additional properties, all right, so they are investing in properties. The buyback mechanism for Yax gains momentum. This cycle amplifies deflation and creates a win-win scenario for community members and the project. So far, tweet number 4, it seems a Ponzi. Okay, they're selling your token, they say it's got a value, and there's not actually nothing behind that. So far, let's say every Yax transaction incurs a 0.5 fee. Oh, okay, 0.5% fee, which means every time there's a transaction, they make money. So all they need to do here is to make you buy and sell. It doesn't even matter if the price is high or not. The more hype, the more transaction, the more money they make. But then they say our fee distribution strategy reflects a commitment to growth and expansion. With, oh my God, these too many words. Keep it simple. And if you are using this register of communication, which is higher than it should be, you're hiding something. I'm having trouble understanding this. You could make it simpler, right? Let's try again. Our fee distribution strategy reflects a commitment to growth and expansion, with portions allocated to burning liquidity and funding future property acquisitions. Okay, you're telling me. Now you go, that's a lesson of how to spot scams. You're telling me you get 0.5% fee on every transaction. Why? Well, you need money for the project, right? So where does this money go? Well, we are committed to growth and expansion. Yeah, of course. Well, how is this even related, right? Everybody is committed to growth and expansion. Anyway, with portions allocated to burning liquidity and funding future property acquisition. So you're telling me that this money is to burn the token to give it more value. Very speculative move, by the way. Liquidity, okay, which allows people to buy and sell and allows the project to exit. And funding future property acquisition. What you're not telling me here is how much of this 0.5% goes to what, basically. Okay. Anyway, and finally, the YakDAO brand embraces a holistic community experience. And again, another useless word salad. Our community and partners alike find themselves part of an ecosystem that transcends traditional Web3. And then Telegram. Telegram is great for scams. Anyway, couple of comments. One LFG. Let's freaking go. And one is like a face. And then that's it. It's not even about travel. I don't know why I'm reading that. Is there a website? Okay, let's go to their page. 3,000 followers up. Joined last year, 2022. Okay, at least it's not new. From Breward NC. Sounds like America NC. YakDAO, Yax, decentralized autonomous organization DAO seeking to develop and operate unique camping and glamping sites. Okay, I was missing that. All right, it could be a bit more serious than this is about travel then. Okay. Their website, yak.camp. Experience sustainable luxury with YakDAO. There's a nice glamping tent. And they say, experience sustainable luxury with YakDAO, the world's first recreational property DAO. We believe in making responsible and eco-friendly investments that prioritize sustainability and contribute positively to the environment. Okay, cool. A DAO to buy campings and glampings. Beautiful. Yax token on top.
Well, I'm not going to analyze this. The question you should ask yourself is how buying the token or how owning NFT guarantees you that you have actually a stake in the business. Okay. Now, the website, a quick look at the website, it looks a bit more interesting. There's even the travel as a partner. So maybe we can ask Cynthia what she thinks about that, unless she doesn't know about that. It's also possible. I'm going to draw her a message here. So that tweet looked very scammy to me. It may not be a scam project. I will not now analyze further. Maybe if they listen, I would say, okay, whatever. I mean, I'm not going to give suggestions, but it sounded a bit scammy to me. The website again looks a bit better. They launched last year. They acquired a property last year. They are building the property. I mean, I love these kind of projects where you collect money through NFTs and tokens and you build something in the real world. Okay? Amazing. Again, show me, and I'm looking now here as I speak, show me how you connect the two things. Because to buy a property, you need to have a company. You can't go to a camping site and say, here's some ETH, give me your camping, right? Or land is the same. You need a company. So how do you connect the company with the NFT or the token? Well, one thing which comes to mind is the DAO law in Wyoming. Maybe, let me see where these people are from again. All right, it's North Carolina. It's pretty far from Wyoming, but it doesn't matter. I mean, you could have the Wyoming DAO and LLC anyway there. What I really would look for here is, they have Yak properties. Okay, I'm going a bit deep into this because they have 24 amazing acres of land with multiple glamping units. Okay, I kind of apologize for the first feedback, the first impression I had, but that tweet was suspicious. Still, you can mint Yaks. Okay, it's paused. I think those Yaks were NFTs. I would like to see a white paper with all the details, especially about the token. Okay, there is a lot of information about the tokenomics, token purpose, utilities. I would like front page, how you connect this token to the value of the business. Well, with the tokens, this is a bit less evident. With the NFT, yes, you need a definitive connection. With tokens, it's a bit different. You know, if the business goes well, you just need people to be able to pay with the token or something like that, and the token price will go up. And yeah, when you buy tokens, it's more for access or for investment, speculation, I would say. But all right. Look, again, could be a good project. Let me just check it a bit better, maybe next time. Nice find. All right, let's go back to Twitter. Here we have that's from a week ago, but it's the FAWC. Remember, what do you call it? Ape Wife Club. What does it stand? What does the F stand for? I forgot already. First, Ape Wives Club. There's a Spaces, so they have a Spaces. Spaces are these voice calls. Remember Clubhouse? Okay, those things on Twitter /X. Maybe let's quickly check how their minting is going. It's there's some mintings. There's some airdrop NFT. Airdrop, I think they give the NFT to celebrities, I suppose. Yeah, look at that. So every one of them is connected to some name. Maybe they are famous people, I don't know. Maybe people in fashion. I didn't notice that before. Anyway, it's not running. It's not being everything minted in 24 hours. So, but it's going ahead. They're moving. Okay, here's another from Planis. Air Baltic, remember? So, sweet deal alert. The Air Baltic cherry sale is still going strong. Turn your Planis points into free flights. Simply use your points for full or partial ticket payments. Okay, so basically it's a chance to transform your points in free flights, which basically means you cannot do this all the time. It's probably only open once in a while. Then there's a reply to a tweet which says, Check Labs just partnered with Huawei to leverage their AI for enhancing Labs' Web3 travel platform.
All right, what is this?
Let's see first the discussion. Somebody talking about AI. Okay, Labs. Okay, because I'm looking Labs with the dollar in front, so basically is a token. Not so clear. Now I cannot find this dollar labs with this. They should have linked the Twitter handle, and I'm not gonna go too deep into this. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's skip it. Let's go ahead. So, what's next? Korea Blockchain Week. Nothing. Yak again. Camino again. Let's see Camino. After the soft launch of the mainnet in April this year, Camino is already secured by 26 validators across 8 countries and 3 continents. These numbers will significantly grow in the upcoming months, strengthening the Web3 travel ecosystem. Explore the map of validators below, and there's a link to suite.camino.network, and then there's the validators, which is, I suppose there's validators. They start from 31st December, etc. So it's a blockchain scan. Okay, great. Let's go ahead. All right, here's another Web3 travel NFT thing. There's a post by a certain Baisuki, and he says, first thing you do is like, 27,000 followers, content creator, NFT in Web3. Okay, could be an influencer, could be a paid influencer. Anyway, first thing I see is some images of PFPs, kind of rough cartoons. Let's see what he says. I partnered up with the Bohemian Boys, which is probably this NFT collection, to give away a few elite list spots. NFTs created for the adventurous souls, explore exotic destinations, indulge in VIP events, and dine at lavish restaurants. We heard this before, right? With Web3 integration, they revolutionize travel, providing affordable options for all. Follow, retweet, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Your passport to luxury adventure awaits you with the Bohemian Boys. So again, it's a club thing. You buy the NFT and you are in a club, and then the club is basically a Discord. Lots of retweets and stuff. All right. Let's see if it pops up again for now. What else? Nice, a magazine. The magazine is Vagabond Magazine. Vagabond Magazine. Web3 is literally a lifestyle magazine. Sorry, I'm not reading stuff well anymore. Highlights August travel issue. So we have a magazine on Web3 for which the August issue is on travel. So I think we're gonna have something to read here. Let's see. Okay, it's a tweet. I suppose the magazine is somewhere. Well, I tried to read a tweet, but I decided to go to the magazine. Let's see. It's basically a website. vagabondmagazine.com. Rowing with Rihanna, the future of travel. And then from the editorial board, travel snapshots. Let's see. Oh, you can buy this. You can buy the magazine for 0.0054 ETH, 0.0054. It's about 1,600 today, I guess. $100 for the magazine? Maybe not. I guess not. I'm not gonna pay $100. Is it? Did I make a mistake here? 0 point. Well, actually, it's on Polygon. Could this be Matic? Okay, yes, it's $10. So because Matic is a gas token, sometimes it appears as ETH, but that was their website. That wasn't definitely ETH. Oh, but you don't need to buy it. Let me see. There's an EPF magazine. Oh no, the magazine is free. You don't need to own it to read it. That's very cool. There's a link to IPFS where I can read the magazine. It's not even a PDF. It's one of those formats where you can, flip pages. And okay, nice. I'm gonna check it out later. I'm not gonna do it now, but very interesting concept. Free magazine. You can own it buying a $10 NFT. Not bad. All right, now we have another article on a magazine. Actually, no, on trip.com. So, no. Okay, let's go ahead. There's a reply to a tweet which says, why did trip.com decide to enter the Web3 space? What is your goal? That's a question for trip.com. Okay. Oh, it's a reply to Trekkie NFT. Remember? There's this NFT from trip.com. And they say, explore Japan NFT market with Trekkie, August 22nd. There's something, like and retweet. Oh, there's a giveaway, whatever. Okay. Anyway, not much to see here, actually. I thought there was actually something to see. Let's go ahead. Okay, here's another project from Lenson. She says, I think she got a female PFP image. Chameleon Travels. So guys, I decided to run a quick one on the Chameleon, that's how you say it, Chameleon Travel, the proposed world first Web3 Zero Island Travel IP, created by CryptoWheat 2022, otherwise known as Brandon. So let's listen to this. Who or what is Chameleon Travels? Chameleon Travel is the world's first Web3 Island Travel IP, connecting through Web3.o, created by Brandon with a passion for island travel. Brandon, there's a long one. I'm gonna read it and give you a very quick recap. Okay, I decided to ask ChatGPT to make an abstract. So, Chameleon Travels, founded by Brandon, stands as the pioneering Web3.o island travel intellectual property IP. This revolutionary project melds Brandon's decade-long expertise from the e-commerce realm and its ownership of the notable Gemini Island Villa in Phuket, Thailand. Motivated by an undying ardor for travel and global travel welfare, Chameleon Travel promises a unique Web3 integration. These are the features. Issuance of non-fungible tokens, NFTs, for island travels, allowing travelers to memorialize the journey. That doesn't mean much. I buy NFT to memorialize my journeys. Okay. A platform fully sustained by its community where travel tales and experiences can be openly shared. All right, we share our trips and travels already on social media. Provision of island vacation services tailored for diverse Web3 communities. Okay, maybe some specific travel product which I can access to owning NFT. That could be interesting. Revenue generating model encompassing the creation of cultural ties, integration with offline travel resources, and offering exclusive travel merchandise. Okay, maybe I should go to directly to the Chameleon Travel handle, 4,000 followers, the world first Web3 island travel IP. Okay, that's Phuket. Okay, a picture of a villa with a pool. You can collaborate. Okay, maybe, you know what? That's from August 9. Okay. Ooh, that's also long. Let me quick. Yeah. Okay. Basically, an NFT which gives you access to a project connected in some way to an island. Again, real world assets. You see, this trend is coming out. Buy an NFT, get access to real world assets or real world businesses. Again, I'm gonna just copy paste in my list, and when and if I have time, or if this comes out to be interesting, I'm gonna go a bit deeper. One thing I'm gonna do is to go to their NFT. Let's see if they have an NFT already, and see how the NFT is going. There's also some good signal. Mint, okay, I can mint, quick mint, public mint, mint price free. Okay, quick mint. But I click and nothing happens. Maybe I have to connect my wallet. MetaMask. It goes to Ethereum. So it's a quick mint. and it doesn't work. It doesn't click anything. Let me try with another browser. Sometimes, there's problems with browsers. Let me see if I can connect to this one. I'm using a specific wallet address for all experiments. So if connecting or doing a transaction on a scammy website steals my private key, they steal only the money there, not bigger wallets. So it's a suggestion to get a dedicated wallet for experiments. Now, Quick Mint, no, it's just not working. It's just not working, so I can do much. Supported by leading communities, OpenSea. It's not. That's for sure not supported by OpenSea. It just gets into OpenSea by automatically. Any NFT you do gets on OpenSea. It's not a special partnership here. Well, I cannot click it. So back to Twitter. Let me see. Again, Camino, somebody retweeting Camino. Okay, there's a video from the FAWC, First Apes Wife Club, and I see there's some shooting pictures. There's a team who worked for Kim Kardashian, Naomi Campbell, Paris Hilton, Paris Jackson. So this is very much fashion or influencer related. But yeah. That's it. What else? All right, Thailand again. Well, another fun fact. It was 2002, and after the success of my Prague apartments and, again, Riga, Vilnius, and Tallinn apartments and Krakow, I was in Thailand because, the whole reason I started this business was to travel. So, yes, I spent some months in Eastern Europe and Central Europe. But I also traveled a lot to South America and Asia. And when I went to Bangkok, because I get bored of of the party scene, I get bored of beaches, I get bored of just traveling and taking pictures. I always wanted to do things. I said, why don't I do a website for apartments in Bangkok? 2002. So I bought a domain name, something like Bangkok Hotel Accommodation. I don't remember, something. There was not much available. And I wrote to hotels in Thailand, in Bangkok actually, and I went around hotels in Thailand, Bangkok again, and I took pictures and I put them on my website, and yeah, that didn't work. I didn't get bookings. It was too late already, and there was no real vacation rental market. It was only hotels. So on that, I was late, but that was fun. So there's an article, a tweet here from NFT News Today. The Tourism Authority of Thailand is offering NFTs to tourists. By doing so, they hope to showcase the rich Thai culture and provide unique benefits to enhance travel experience. So there's the article. Okay, so Thailand has always been a coveted tourist destination. The National Central Bank forecasts that 28 million tourists will visit the country this year. Why is the central bank doing that? I don't know. It's okay. Nearly matching the 2015 count when 30 million explored the land of smiles. Now it's integrating NFTs and Web3 technology into its tourism strategy. The Tourism Authority of Thailand, TAT, I think, under its recognizable mascot Nong Sukiai, and I click on it to see what is that. Oh, okay. I was expecting to see some kind of mascot, but I only see some. Oh, there you go. All right. Okay, nice. It's again another PFP project.
And we're done. Thank you for listening to this episode. For more insights, follow me on Twitter at Tripluca, TRIPLUCA. If you enjoy my podcast and want to support it, head on to podcast.web3intravel.com, 3 is a digit, and mint an NFT. If you want to sponsor it, you can do it at the same page. I will mention you in the podcast, and your name will appear on all donation NFTs for a while. Thank you, and ciao.